الله يحب المحسنين وخالقنا ورازقنا وهو على
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the ever-existing being that has been existing before the existence of existence. When he wanted existence to exist, he manufactured existence. He created existence and told existence that I wanted to exist. But while you are existing, he said, I shall continue to exist. And it shall come to a time that you shall cease to exist and I shall continue to exist. كل شيء فاني إلا الله باقي كل لا الملك الملك توت الملك من تشاء وتنزيء الملك ممن تشاء وتعز من تشاء وتذل من تشاء بيدك الخير إنك على كل شيء قدير تولج الليل في النهار وتولج النهار في الليل وتخرج الحي من الميت وتخرج الميت من الحي وترزق من تشاء بغير الحساب. Once again, you are welcome to this auspicious program, Tag DEEN Lifestyle, on Citizen FM 93.7. And I still remain yours, Olayode Abdulrazak, aka Philosopher King. Thank God it's Friday, as we used to say, and I know most of us must have observed Juma's service for today. And when we say thank God it's Friday, yes, Alhamdulillah, we have escaped from the last day. That is when Allah is going to destroy the earth, when Allah is going to bring the earth into closure, you know. And when they have prayed Juma service, then I think till next week Friday again. Thank God it's Friday, mashallah. All right, what are we going to discuss today? What is it that we're going to talk about today? Inshallah, if you look at today, we're going to be looking at how do you live life? How do you live life? Yeah, when you say living a life, what does it mean to live in this life? You know, most of us might say we are living, but yet we aren't living. You know, we are just existing. You can just be existing rather than say you are living. What does it mean to say you are really living on the surface of the earth? What does it really mean to say you are living on the earth? Yes, how should I live? You know, why do you ask that question? How should I live? How should I live in this life? How should we live in this life? What are the prerequisites for living? What are the prerequisites for living? Are you an adult? And they say you will figure it out later. Yes, you will figure it out. You know, like, oh, cool down, everything will be fine. Yeah. Is it the case that everything will be fine like that? We don't know how to live? Are we just living by default, or we are living by design? Are we living by default, or what? Or we are living by design? If you are living by default, it's just anything goes your day, you know. But we are living by design. You are living according to how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala designed that man should live. You are equally living according to how you have also looked at yourself, and this is how you want to live. So, living by design or living by default? Are you existing or you are really living? Those are things that we want to really look at today, inshallah, to see whether you are really living or you are what? Or you are existing. And if you are existing, how do you now graduate from being existing to being living? You know, from existing state to what? To living state. That is what we want to look at today, inshallah. And now when we say living, you know, should we have a template? Should we have a curriculum? Should we have a set system that says this is how we should live? La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. So the first thing to identify is that Allah has said that وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَانَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Allah said, I have not created man. I have not created the jinn. I did not create them for nothing other than to worship me. So Allah has identified the main reason for what? For our existence, for our existence, is what? Is worship. So if you are now worshiping, then you are living in your existence. Once you fail to worship that supreme being, then what? Then you have done what? You are not living, you are merely existing. So you must first take that decision. See, there are three most important decisions that a man should take in life. Three most important decisions. The first decision to take in life is the decision to connect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The first decision is what? Is the decision to connect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The tree is connected to the ground. If you uproot the tree from the ground, from the root, what happened? The tree will die. The fish is connected to water. Yes, it's connected to the water. Once you disconnect the fish from the water, what remains? The fish will die. Man is connected to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Once you disconnect yourself from Allah, you are merely existing but not living. Those are people that Allah will say, I have forgotten you. When he said, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullaha wal tanzuru nafsun man qaddamat al-ghadi wa taqullaha innallaha biru biman ta'malun. He said, wala takunu kalladhina nasu laki fasa'un anfusahum. If you say you forget me, if you say you don't want to worship me, if you say you don't want to live, you just want to be existing, that I, Allah, will also forget you. If you forget me, if you don't know that this is why you are existing, that you should live to worship me, not to worship to live me. You need to know that. So if you know that, then you are living. But if you don't know that, then you are merely existing. So it tells you that what we are on this surface of the earth to do is to worship Allah. So while you are worshiping Allah, you are living, mashallah. So now, let us now look at how do you live a day. Your day counts, or your living count with the days that you live in each day. Each day, it counts how it lives. I kept saying that if you want to be successful, or if I can look at you and say whether you'll be successful or not. Yes, it is possible to look at you and say, can you be successful or not? Will you be successful or not? Just permit me 24 hours. Permit me 24 hours to live with you. Permit me 24 hours to stay with you. Permit me 24 hours to relate with you. Once I relate with you for complete 24 hours, I can say if you are going to be successful in life or not. And why am I saying that? Because your day, the way you spend your day, the way you live your day will tell how successful you are going to be. Because the accumulation, they don't see on normal ground, we don't even have. It is only today that we have. It is only today that we have. Yesterday has gone. Tomorrow, when tomorrow comes, it will become today. Is that not so? Today was yesterday's tomorrow. So where is tomorrow? Where is yesterday? Did you get this now? So it is only today that we live in, and that is why we must make good use of the day that we are living. So we should not be existing and thinking that we are living. We should not be living a life of default, thinking that we are living a life of design. So we must try as much as possible to understand that. And that is where life is. That is how to understand if you are living or you are merely existing. Now, to say you are living, you must do what? You must worship. So if you want to now worship Allah, your day starts. When did your day start? Your day start, it starts from the midnight. Yeah, where your tahajjud starts. Your day starts with your tahajjud. So if you start your spiritual day with your tahajjud, meaning that you did your tahajjud, then you wake up, you went for subuhi, you went for zuhr, you went for asri, you went for maghrib, you went for isha. You can see that you have done that spiritual day. This is how to spend a day. This is how to spend a day. You now spend a day by worshiping Allah at the exact time. Inna salata kannati ala al-mu'minina kitaban makuta. Allah said that this salat is being prescribed for you at an exact time. It has its own time. So when you are meeting up with those time, you'll be telling yourself that you are really living other than you are existing. Did you see this? Other than you are doing what? You are existing. Now, if you want to exist, we'll now look at what do you need to do each day. The first one is worshiping. When Allah said, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, when he said, Al adullukum ala tijarratin tunjikum min al adhab al alim, he said, can I show you a path, a way? Can I show you how to live a day? Can I show you how to live in life? Can I show you how to live every day of your life? Every day, each day. He said, Al adullukum ala tijarratin tunjikum min al azab al alim. Should I show you a way that if you pass through this way, if you handle that way, you will not be among those people that will suffer on the day of Qiyamah? Should I show you a way that will make you happy each day? Should I tell you what to do that will make you happy each day? That you will not be part of those people that will be in Allah's torment on the day of Qiyamah. He said, Tu'minuna billahi wa rasuli wa tujahiduna fi sabilillah. This is what Allah said. That is what you need to do. Tu'minuna billahi wa rasuli wa tujahiduna fi sabilillah. First, you need to do what? You need to worship Allah. You need to believe in Allah. You need to believe in Allah, and that is where the worship, that spiritual worship is. What to jahiduna? He said, tu'minuna billahi wa rasuli, and believe in the Prophet. He said, what to jahiduna fi sabilillah. After that, you now strive. Each day, you don't do what you strive in the path of Allah. Bi amwalikum, with your money, wa anfusikum, and your soul. La ilaha illallah. Strive. Each day you strive with what? With your money and your soul. Each day you give your money and your soul. Each day you work with your money and your soul. La ilaha illallah. Each day. It means that you should strive, with your money and your soul. And when they ask you to give, not necessarily, it means that it is not necessary that it is only money that you give. You also give your soul. Allah said, Zalikum khairul lakum. This is indeed best for you. In kuntum ta'lamun, if indeed you know, if you understand. And if you don't understand, I am now telling you that how to live your day, how to live your life, how to live a life of design as designed by the Creator, is to believe in the Creator, is to also believe in the prophets of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. After that, then strive. After that, then struggle. After that, then walk in the way of Allah with your money and your soul. That is how to live. That is the design. That is how it is designed. Give your money. Give your body. Give that your soul. That your soul now has to do with the knowledge that you have. Share this knowledge. Give people knowledge. This knowledge has to do with your knowledge. It has to do with your health, your energy that you have. You have to work with it in the way of Allah. You have to impact on people. That is to say, on the underlying factor is that living a day is to impact on people. It is only when you are able to impact on another person that you are living. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. It is only when you are impacting on people that is when you are living. So when you are not impacting on people, when you are not making people happy, when you are not influencing people, when people are not growing through you, when people are not smiling when they see you, when people are not at ease when they see you, then you aren't living. To live is to make people happy. To live is to impact in people. That is living. If you aren't doing those, then you are just existing. Allah has let us understand. The Prophet ﷺ let us also know. You know, when the Prophet ﷺ was telling us about after you might have died, that there is no any other good deed that you can do except 3 that you have done before you die. And those 3 will keep becoming good deed for you ever in your grave. Ever in your grave. And when you look at those 3 things, they encapsulate impacting on people. They encapsulate making people happy. They encapsulate people. The first one is even from your family. He now said the first one, what did he say? He said, Waladu Sole'a. He said, the first 3 things that you can do, that after you're dead, you still be reaping. You know? You still be reaping, you still be getting interest after you're dead. La ilaha illallah. The first thing is what? Waladu Sole'a. That is your child, that you really take good care of him. You showed him the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You showed him how to live life like Luqman did to his son. Did you see that way? The way Luqman did to his son. Maybe next week, inshallah, we'll look at that. The way Luqman did to his son, he showed him the way of life. He showed him Allah. He showed him how to live. Are you showing your children how to live today? Or you are just leaving them to live at default? Let them become whatever they want to become. Let them be who they wanted to be. Let them. There's not any tarbiyah from you as parents. Waladu Sole'a. The second one, the Prophet ﷺ said that if you now take care of your children after you have died, they will be doing what? Anything that they are doing, all what they are doing. In fact, they will be remembering to pray for you. That's the type of people that will pray for you. Or your knowledge that you let somebody know. You know, you bring people from shackle of ignorance to light. You know, the Prophet ﷺ said, Al ilmu nurun wa jalu zulma. That knowledge is light and ignorance is darkness. You know, now you now take people from that shackle of darkness, that shackle of ignorance, you now bring them to light. If you do that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you know, after you have died, all since those people continue using that knowledge, you will still be getting reward. And the third one is sadaqatu jariyah. That is giving, that you give, that multitude of people enjoying it. Multiple of people enjoying it. Do you see that life is all about impacting? Impacting on your child? Knowledge impacting on people, then the feasibility that you did for so many people that enjoyed it. Do you get it now? So this is how to live life. This is how to live life. That is a life of living, not life of just existing. So you must understand that every day, you must say, have I made somebody happy today? After you have done the spiritual aspect of praying 5 times daily and doing your tahajjud, then you ask, have you made somebody happy? With your money and your soul? Have you given somebody money? Have you given somebody education? Have you made somebody happy here and there? Have you seen somebody in tears and you bring out that tears of that person? You have forgotten that even your kind words can equally do something for somebody. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. That kind word is a motivation for somebody. Some people have used vulgar words. They have used bad words. They have used it to terminate the life or progress of somebody else. Instead of you to encourage somebody, the words you spoke make that person demoralized and make that person not to move ahead in his or her career. That person look at him or herself as I'm just existing because of what you just said, just what you said. And ever since that person is not the same. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. The Prophet said, Man kana yu'minuna billahi wa yawmil akhir falyakullu khayran aw liyasmut. If you believe in Allah and the day of Qiyamah, always say what is good. If you can't say it, keep quiet. If you can't say, just keep quiet. Silence is virtue. So this is how to live life. This is how to know that you are living. If you are impacting. If you are impacting with your money and your soul, don't forget as Allah put it. Allah said, Zalikum khairul lakum. Allah said, this is best for you. It is the best for you. Allah knows that some people did not know. He said, In kuntum ta'lamun. If indeed you know, if indeed you understand, if indeed you can reason with Allah, if indeed you can contemplate on this, if indeed you can sit down and look at your life and say, are you really living or you are just mere existing? Can you just sit down and ask yourself that are you living a life of design or you are living a life of default? So you must be able to understand that this is how you're living. Because what is the essence of living when Socrates says that an unexamined life is not worth living? It's not worth living. So why can't you sit down and say, are you really living? Are you living? Yes, I'm asking you now, are you living? The only template, the only curriculum, the only system that has been put on ground to live is tu'minuna billahi wa rasulihi, is to believe in Allah, worship Allah and His Prophet, worship Allah and believe and follow His Prophet. Tu'minuna billahi wa rasulihi wa tujahiduna fi sabilillah. After that, you struggle in this world. You strive with your money and your soul. As Allah put it, Zalikum khairul lakum in kuntum ta'lamun. This is good for you indeed if you know. This is the best for you if you know. That is what Allah is saying. That is the best for you indeed if you know. So you can see this is what we call living, and this is how to live. Until when you know how to live and you are living like that, that is the only way you can say you are living. But if you are not doing all this, you are not impacting. If you are not impacting other person, then you are just doing what? You are just existing. You are just what? You are just existing. So this is what we are trying to let us understand, that there is difference between living and existing. And we are equally letting us know that there is a template. There is already a rule of living. There's already a way of life that you can live. There's already a way of life. And this way of life, as Allah put it, tu'minuna billahi wa rasulihi wa tujahiduna fi sabilillahi bi amwalikum wa anfusikum zalikum khairul lakum in kuntum ta'lamun. So that is what we want us to understand. That is the way we want us to see life. So look at yourself. If you are living, continue living. And if you are not living, start living henceforth. And this living start every day. Don't forget that each day is what you have. You don't have tomorrow. Don't say till tomorrow. Don't say, start now. Before the end of today, make somebody happy. Before the end of today, impact on somebody. Before the end of today, try as much as possible to influence somebody. Before the end of today, grow with somebody. Before the end of today, make somebody happy. Give somebody lunch. Give somebody food to eat. Give somebody something to make somebody's life also better. Before the end of today, you can do that. Then tomorrow is every day, because that is the day. It is only one day that we have. We have just one day to live, and that is the day that we are living. That is the day that we are living. So once you are living that day, that is what you will see. May Allah make it easy for us, inshallah. May Allah make it easy for us, inshallah. May Allah make it easy for us, inshallah. Let's live. Don't just exist. Live. And live by design. According to how I said it, don't just live by default. May Allah make it easy for us, inshallah. Inshallah, we'll go for a short break now. When we come back, we're going to open the lines so that you can call in, ask 1 or 2 questions, contributions or clarification. You can call in to do that. May Allah make it easy for us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was. Take hold of your iman. Don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah. Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim, Allahu Yuhibbul Muhsinin, wa Khaliquna, wa Raziquna, wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah is Ghafoor, Allah is Rahim, Allah is the one who loves the Muhsinin. He is our creator, He is our sustainer, and He is the one who has power over all. Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was. Take hold of your iman. Don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah. Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim, Allahu Yuhibbul Muhsinin, wa Khaliquna, wa Raziquna, wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah is Ghafoor, Allah is Rahim, Allah is the one who loves the Muhsinin. He is our creator, He is our sustainer, and He is the one who has power over all. Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was. Take hold of your iman. Don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah. Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim, Allahu Yuhibbul Muhsinin, wa Khaliquna, wa Raziquna.
MashaAllah, you're welcome back to DEEN Lifestyle on Citizen FM 93.7. And what we have been discussing so far is how do we live? Yes, we are trying to look at what is there a template for us to live, and I think we came up with a template that this is a template, this is a profile, this is a system, that has been established on how you live each day, how you live each day. Also established that we don't have any day than this day that we are living. If this day comes tomorrow, it's still going to be today. It's still going to be today. So that is exactly what we are looking at. And we have also established that after that the day starts from midnight, which is tahajjud, when you pray it like that, you pray all the compulsory prayer, you equally start doing good. That prayer that you're praying is like under and tu'minuna billahi wa rasuli, that is worship, that is spiritual worship. Then the other side of it is this thing that we now need to strive with our money and our soul. That is what we try to let us understand. May Allah make it easy for us. All right. If you want to join this conversation, there is a way you can join us, inshallah. If you want to join this conversation, you can call on the number 0903 22 29 797. I'll call that again, 0903 22 29 797. You can equally call 0808, again 0808 22 22 037. I'll call that again, 0808 22 22 037. You can equally call one more number again, inshallah, if you want to be part of this discussion. The number is 0818 22 22 205. 22 22 205. Mashallah. That is the number to call if you want to be part of this program. You can call in, ask one or two questions, clarification, observation, or comment. You can equally do that to contribute to this important discussion. May Allah make it easy for each and every one of us, mashallah. All right. What we have been discussing, as we said, is how do you live? How do you live? And you know, once you are living, you know, you need to do some evaluation. You need to evaluate your life. Each day, before you rest to bed, you need to evaluate yourself. Look at yourself and evaluate yourself. How did you spend the day? You know, look at yourself. How did you spend the day? Mark yourself. You know, Azib Qabala Anta Hazab. He said, evaluate yourself before you are evaluated. Evaluate yourself before what? Before you have been evaluated. So give yourself mark too. Each day, how did you spend it? How did it go for you? You know, how did it go? You just need to be doing that so that you can understand how you live your life. You know, you can understand whether you are living or you are doing what, or you are just existing. So those are things that it takes us to look at and know whether we are living or we are just existing. You can be part of this program, inshallah, and to be part of this program, you can call the number 0903 22 29 797. Again, 0903 22 29 097. You can equally call 0808 22 22 037, or you call 0818 22 22 205 in order to be part of this program, inshallah. So when you look at life, you realize that to live each day, it does what? It really counts. When you make your day count, if your day counts, then it tells us that the whole of your life will what? It will count. It will count. So you need to decide on how to live each day. You look at your attitude, you know, you choose and display right attitude daily. Right attitude, choose it daily. Priority, determine and act on important priorities daily. Every look at which one is your priority. Which one is priority? Like when Allah said that inna salata kannat alal mu'minina kitaban manquta. You know, praying at the exact time is one of our priority. So you must determine, you know, you must determine and act on important priorities like salat. Did you see that? Your health is also very important each day. Yes, know and follow healthy what? Healthy guidelines. You are what you eat. Don't forget, you are what you eat. So because you are what you eat, each day you must know how what is entering into you and what is going out of you. So by doing that, you are really living, not existing. Look at your family. That is the relationship. You must keep good relationship. You must invest in people. You see, you must try as much as possible to invest, especially family first. Now let's just take family first. Communicate with your family. Take care of your family. Don't be enjoying in Abuja and your parents are down there not enjoying, or your siblings around there are not. Remember them, share with them, talk to them, encourage them. I saw a video sometimes, and this guy was saying that if you are the only one that is rich in your family, and always they kept calling you, the load will be too much for you. Why not think of looking at other people in your family and trying to raise them, trying to make them rich, trying to show them the way like that. When you show them the way, the load will be lessened on you. They will be calling other people too. It's not only you that they will be calling. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. This is how to do it. This is how to live a life. Each day, look at your family. Look at your family. Are you living in isolation, or you are living in a family? Think each day. Allah asks us, Afala ta'qilun, can't you think? You must try to practice and develop good thinking. Think and decide what you want to do. You have to commit. Make your commitment. Make it good. Your finance. You don't play with your finance. Life. Money is money. The money is not everything they say, but the same everything that is important also need money. Is that not so? Yeah. Money is not the important thing, but things that are important also need money. So you must look at your finance. How are you growing your money? How are you improving in your money? How are you living your life? This is how to live, not just by default. You must work on your finance. Work on the stream of income that is coming in for you, and all those income must be halal income, inshallah. Work on your faith. Work on your faith. Deepen your faith. Deepen your faith. That is how to live. Then invest in relationship. Invest in relationship. You need people around you. You need people around you. So you have to be very good to people. You have to be very good. That is, you have to be generous. Yes, generosity is very, very important. Plan your way on how to be generous. That is how to share things to people. That is how to work with people. That's how to make things work for you. Values. You have to embrace your value. Practice good values every day. Practice good value every day. See, if you settle with those things, it's making life more easy for you. It's making living more easy for you. You will see yourself living, not just existing. Yes, you will see yourself that you are living, not just existing. May Allah make it easy for us. The numbers to call still remain 0903 222 29 797, or you call 0808 22 037. You can equally call 0818 22 205. Inshallah, those are the numbers to call. Inshallah, those are the numbers to call. May Allah make it easy for each and every one of us. So let's try as much as possible. Let's make things work for us. Let's make life a living place, not a place of just existing. That is what we are saying. Ask yourself, are you living? Ask yourself, or you are just existing? Are you living, or you are just existing? Those are things that we really need to look at in our life. And when we look at things like that in our life, you realize that you are really living. Yes, it is this living that we want us to live. It is this living that Allah wants us to live. And when we live according to how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it for us, you realize that yes, you are doing what? You are really, really living, not just mere existing, mashallah. Last time, let's see, I think I still have a few minutes to go. The number still remains 0903 22 29 797. Oh, I have one call here. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Absalam Funkari.
Okay, you're welcome. Allah Absalam.
I enjoy your lecture. Jazakallah khairan jazak.
Wayyaka. Thank you, my brother.
Because I was when you are giving the lecture, I thought I was so very happy.
Oh, mashallah.
You are really scholar.
Yeah, mashallah.
Somebody go through more abundant knowledge.
Ameen.
Knowledge people understand their long life and prosperity.
Ameen. Thank you. I really appreciate you too. Thank you, my brother.
I want to see after this video, can I get your number to have
Oh, all right. I will call you after the number, inshallah. After the program, I'll give you a shout. Thank you, my brother. All right. Jazakallah khairan. All right. We don't have enough time, inshallah. Inshallah. Next week is going to be another beautiful day, and we are still going to be here next week. So just keep up on Citizen FM 93.7. And I still remain yours, Olayode Abdul Razak, aka Philosopher King. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah. Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim, Allahu yuhibbul muhsinin.